think we're live. How's it going, everyone? Today is 5/23, 2025. And right off the gate, or the bat, whatever the phrase is, right off the bat, I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. Two reasons for that. One, if it wasn't obvious, my hair was wet that day, right? And because I took a shower. And when I take a shower late in the day, I just continue the rest of that day with no shirt on. But I'm not comfortable with being shirtless on stream, so I just threw this one on. And then, you know what I did? I turned off the stream, and then I took it right back off, right? So, just saving money on laundry. If you really are going to call that dirty, you're either just trying to fuck with me, or, you just have, such bratty stand. I understand, it's gross to wear the same shirt for 2 days. That's gross. I think most people would agree with that. But I literally wore this shirt night after being cleaned in the shower, and then immediately took it off. So, there's another thing. And also, it's festive because it's Memorial Day weekend starting, most people consider the ending parts of Friday the weekend, you know what I mean? I guess Friday is like a half weekend day, it's a 0.5 part of the weekend, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying, but pretty much people consider the last half of a Friday part of the weekend if it's a holiday. So today's the first day of Memorial Day weekend, so I guess that's, the day to start visiting memorials. And also, for most of, this is also when pools start to open, public pools start to open. Usually usually it would happen on this Friday, or it would happen on, Memorial Day usually marks the beginning of, because, when you, go to a public building and there's, a water fountain outside, but it's just dry and it has a tarp over it, you're like, oh, this is sad. I bet this water fountain would look cool if it was on. And usually that tarp is removed come Memorial Day. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, but pretty much, yeah. I'm kind of in a weird mood right now, and I'm kind of faux energetic. Faux energetic, spelled F-A-U-X. And that means that I actually really don't have much energy for today. I've actually been kind of demoralized and desensitized. Let me just make sure that the mic is all good, by the way. This is probably, again, this is the most I've ever grown out my goatee. My goatee. Oh yeah, I'm really quiet. Oh man, turn me down. Turn me down. You probably had me at a high volume. Don't do it anymore. Don't do it anymore. You can have me at a low volume now. And hopefully I didn't blast your ears out there. Let me grab my trash can, because it's just something I like to do, even though I hardly actually ever really use this thing. While I'm streaming, that is. I use the trash can. It's not like I'm a slob and I just throw shit away on the floor. I just mean as in, while I'm streaming, I never really find the It's just kind of like a thing, Autism moment. I want the same shit in the same spot every time. And, yeah, today's been a horrifyingly terrible day. And, most of it is all personal shit, but pretty much just, there's a thing that I wanted to do yesterday, but couldn't, because of circumstances that happened a week ago. But it's the same circumstances as to why I had to get a Subway sandwich yesterday, which I've explained at the tail end of my stream, so I'm going to explain it again. I got a Subway sandwich yesterday because, I didn't have access to a automated vehicle, a car. What the fuck is he talking about? Is that DEI? And yeah, I had the Subway sandwich. And I guarantee that I've shit on Subway before on this channel, But Today I was like, well, it's the cheapest thing to order. I can't really, it was the cheapest thing to order, unfortunately, around my area. And, yeah, so I got the Subway sandwich. I got a white bread, turkey, green peppers, lettuce, jalapenos, and some oil and vinegar, which is like just a combination of olive oil and balsamic vinegar, and that comes from grapes. Fun fact, if you didn't know, balsamic vinegar comes from grapes. Old grape juice. That's meatball sub. Yeah. I was never into meatballs. It's just a disturbing concept. Ground beef that's put in balls, like, nah, not for me. But yeah, so it wasn't bad. I actually was like expecting it to be shit, but I was just starving. I had no food, so I was like, all right, I gotta do this. I've since then gotten food, thanks to well, yeah, I've since gotten food, but it still does not mean that I have access to a automated vehicle. So the thing that I wanted to do tomorrow, I can't. And I was really kind of like banking on like, this week sucked, but at least I get to do, that thing. But, that's just kind of shit. And yeah, that really sucks. Anything else to sort of say? I don't know. I drew. Oh, and also like just everything has just been going bad today. So that kind of was just like, and I only found that out today, by the way. The thing that I couldn't do tomorrow, I only found out today, earlier in the day, and so that was already kind of like a bust to me. But I mean, there's so many other things that have gone wrong today, like the fact that the weather's been shitty still. Every Memorial Day I've ever experienced, it was always hot weather. Even if like the week before there was a chance of snow, for some reason on Memorial Day it was always like in the high 80s. Hot as fucking hell. Hot, sunny. And then this weekend it's been cloudy and windy and cold. So that's already one thing. So it's not like I could do anything outside, Because if you don't have a car, you might as well like try and walk around or something. Nah, there's no point of that. Weather was horrifying. It was cloudy. The clouds were all gray and sort of looked like a fucking tornado was gonna come. And it was cold and windy and just didn't look fun. So that was already a downside. And then the cheese that I got, and that's why I drew a cheese today. The cheese that I got was fucking moldy, right? So that's really shitty. So, and I will say that courtesy, I know a lot of people aren't gonna, I mean, I know that it's cruel, it's a cruel world we live in, but I know that as soon as I say this, people are gonna be like, oh, fuck this guy. And they're gonna click off and they're gonna lose respect in me. But, that cheese that I got was courtesy of, some EBT food stamps. The reason why I say it like that is because when I set it up on my phone, because it's like automated, it's like, hello customer, and we would like this, that. And I think since like anything over the phone is going to drop in quality of audio, because this is how like cell phones work and shit like that. So like they wanted to overpronounce the like thing really strongly. So they were like, hello, and this is customer support for setting up your EBT. Your EBT. And also, that lady sounded passive aggressive as fuck. Again, it was a pre-recorded shit, but you know what I mean? It's just EBT. I actually did that like 3 fucking times because I kept messing up. EBT. 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 So yeah, so I was joking with somebody, and I was like, um, they have. Well, I'll just say my dad, because I mean, why do I even need? I just don't like. I don't like making it about other people. But the what's the word? What's the fucking word I'm trying to think of? What is the fucking word I'm trying to think of right now? What is the word I'm trying to think of right now? Oh man, I'm thinking of something and I can't think. I can't. Oh yeah, I was joking with me and my dad were joking around. I was like, well, I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world that my cheese is moldy because, it was done through EBT, so the government paid for it. And I was joking like, hey, like it's, because my dad's an older lad, Gen X, and I was just like, hey, back in your day there was government cheese, and in the modern day there's government mold, So there you go. But either way, yeah, that's been my day. Jeez, I had a tough day today. Now, I know that there's the possibility for worse days, but it doesn't change the fact I'm not broke. I'm broke. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not broke. It does not change the fact that I'm broke. That's what I meant to say. Because I'm far from not broke. I am broke. Why do you think I'm using EBT? And I didn't use EBT for my Subway sandwich because I don't think EBT works with Subway. Especially if you order it through a fucking... I can't even remember if I use Grubhub or Uber fucking pricks or whatever that thing is. What's the other one? There's Uber Eats, Grubhub, and food service. What the fuck are they called? Food delivery thing people. Food delivery. I'll say companies. Let me be proper. DoorDash. There we go. They always have names like that. DoorDash, Grubhub. And also Postmates. That does. What do? They do groceries. Oh gosh, but I actually didn't do. I'm actually able to walk to a grocery store. It's not fun, and it sucks, and I live near the highway, so I have to cross the highway when I'm carrying all these fucking groceries, but I couldn't have gotten all that stuff just from walking. I would have had to leave it at the store and then come back. I was able to get a ride from people. Okay. I did thinners. Alright. Okay. Alright. EBT. Oh yeah, you did do thumbnails. That's cool. Also, if you haven't already liked the stream, it has a higher chance of being recommended to other people. Sharing is caring. Again, I know I'm kind of in a sour mood right now. Well, that won't swa. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't really have a plan for today. I don't even know if I want to play games. And also, I should fill up this bottle. And I also kind of need to use the bathroom. So, how about you take a look at these funny visuals. Look at these little skeleton people that are just walking around, right? And they blink randomly. Right there, they blinked. They blink for a long time, don't they? That's not even a blink. That's just a flash. Worked. Thank you, Lennon. I love you. And I'll be right back. Like the stream while we're at it. While we're at it, as if I didn't make this when I was completely alone. Who's we? Who's fucking we? Either way, yeah, I'm gonna go for a bit. Alright. Let me mute. Everyone's here all of a sudden. Oh no, it says one viewer. Actually, I think everyone's gone. Alright. I'm back. Speaking during a movie. Oh wait, what the fuck is going on here? There's a lot of things going on. Whoa. Never speak during a movie. Hi, bye, sorry, hello, AWAP, see AWAP, Hope RW stream. Thanks, Devin, for stopping by for a little bit. Hi, hello, speaking during movies. Gotta share my thoughts out loud to show who's alpha. Gotta let them know that this is who the smartest really is. Disgusting, lol. Who do you call disgusting? What you call disgusting, I call dominance. Devil emoji, devil emoji, devil emoji. Speaking during movies, beta level. Of course, beta would say that. Us alphas on the beta. Okay. So some casual banter's going on between the Greek alphabets. You know. Yeah, no. Oh gosh, you know. Oh wait, this is like ongoing. I thought this ended. Alright. What the fuck do I even do today? It says random games in the title. Speak less moo. What does this say? Meow more? Like a cat? Speak less, meow more? That's what my cat does whenever I enter the kitchen. Every fucking time. Oh, what do? I know I should probably spin the fucking wheel, but I don't feel like letting fate decide. Is that a hint of me playing Fate? No, it's not. It is not. I actually really don't feel like playing a game at all. I'm too demoralized to play games. I ain't playing no games today. You know what? I can't remember who it was, but someone told me to just do a stream where I just fuck around on Google. So I might just do that, you know? I might just do that. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I think I'm all... Yeah, I'm all good. Ooh, also, okay. I actually thought Everett was mewing. What the fuck? Sigh, betas never change. What the fuck is that? You recently taught? Did you? I must have immediately forgot. What was the context? Everett wouldn't understand mogging. This is some brain rot shit, I already know it. Oh man, my hair's fucked up. Though he does it on a daily basis. What the fuck does that mean? What does mogging mean? You know, let's fuck around on Google. Actually, is this appropriate to look up on Google? What does this mean? Let me do it on a different tab here. But, you know, let me... No. I'm gonna look it up first. What the fuck is this? TikTok. That's the first thing. Okay. So it's not inappropriate. All right. Okay. Here we go. So here we are. I looked it up. TikTok. Slang term. Referring to the act of being significantly more attractive or superior to someone. So as a compliment. That's cool, I guess. It implies dominating in appearance. Okay, so alright. So you're just looking better than someone. And then what was mewing? A technique where you position your tongue. Oh, you did tell me this. You did tell me this, but I didn't really understand. John Mew. Wow, that almost sounds like an alias, doesn't it? My name's John Mew. Well, then was the mogging thing invented by some lad called Mog? John Mog? Why is it called mogging? Mooning? No. I said mogging. Alpha man of the... Oh my fucking god, that is way more cringe. That is way more fucking cringe. I think I prefer the mewing thing over the mogging thing, to be honest. I bet you guys didn't even know. The thing where you clench your jaw. LMAO, I came back only to read this. Oopsies. I have regrets. Do you looks max? No, but I am aware of it. It's just people who try to look better. It's really not like too... It's not too egregious to me. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world. Oh no, the Gen Alpha slang, GG. Do you have a negative or positive canthal tilt? Well, actually, I know what epicanthic fold is. That's, like... Well, whenever I say epicanthic fold, everyone's just like, what the fuck you say? But, so whenever you kind of have to dumb down your speech when you're talking about, like... Well, you know, I'm not going to make it about America, all right? I'm going to just make it about people, you know? Because not everyone knows about it. But, like, when you're talking to people, you typically have to, like, dumb down your speech, even though the most common word is usually offensive. Or sometimes just completely inaccurate, you know? So I usually just say, it's what you call ba-ba-ba. Or it's what you know as. Like, all the fucking time I have to do that. And I'm not even saying that I'm smarter than people. I just, like, read. And that's, like, you don't have to be smart to fucking read. Although you do have to not be dyslexic, you know? Which I kind of had to get the hang of after a while. Dooski better be Y-pilled. What the fuck is that? I thought there was red pill. What the fuck is Y-pilled? Y chromosome pilled? Gotta go before I laugh my ass off. He definitely look maxes. He has a positive cancel tilt. I wouldn't be dating a beta. I'll look that up in a minute, but I was just saying, so like, whenever I explain someone what an epicanthic fold is, I just like, and then just go, what are you talking about? So I'll be like, what you would call an Asian eye, you know? But again, that's, a lot of people consider that offensive, and also it's just inaccurate, because Asia's like the largest continent by population. I think. I could be incorrect on that. And also just spans a large fucking basis. So you mean to tell me that someone from China looks exactly like someone from fucking East Timor? You'd be horrifyingly mistaken. Yeah, you'd be horrifyingly mistaken. Yes, yeah. Dude, whenever I try to like tell people shit, I like have this insecurity that I'm gonna sound fucking smarmy. So I kind of do a voice. And I don't even try to do a voice. It kind of just happens. I don't know. Peace. Good night. See you, Devin. Again. GG's Devin Music. Bye. But yeah. And I do that also for... Here's an unexpected one. This isn't even geography related. This is biology. Right? Every fucking time I see a crane fly, someone's like, ew, it's a male mosquito. Get it. It's like, well, first off, get it. I agree with that. Get that thing out of the fucking room. But second off, that's not fucking male mosquito. Like, okay. And then just like, oh, but it's okay. Oh, don't need to worry. They don't bite. It's like, no, they don't bite not because they're fucking male mosquitoes. It's because they're fucking crane flies. Let me show. How much you want to bet? If I were to show you, look at this. Look. Crane fly. Look at this. How many times have you probably called this thing a male mosquito, right? How many fucking times? I guarantee you've come across this thing and you were like, oh, that's a male mosquito. Why? Why is it a male mosquito? Who told you that? Ew, it's a male mosquito. Mosquito imposters. Look at this shit. Unfucking believable. It's a crane fly. It has nothing to do with a mosquito. They don't even act like mosquitoes. They're not mosquitoes. They don't bite. Not because they're male and the males don't bite. Like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Why would a female mosquito be so teensy-weensy and a huge crane fly would be huge? It doesn't make any sense. The fuck is a male mosquito? I don't give a fuck what it is. It's a bug. Nah, I guarantee... Nah, see, you just don't want to be humiliated. I guarantee you've probably called this a male mosquito in your life. I've never... Unless you're really into biology, or you just hate bugs... Even though I fucking hate bugs, I look into every bug that I see just in case it can kill me or not. And, yeah, these aren't fucking mosquitoes. I kill it before I even get the chance to give it a name. Yeah, even though they don't bite, I get this fucking thing out of the room, you know? I don't fucking know. But yeah, okay, and there's probably other things. I think also Inuit and Eskimo. I have to do that one a lot. Like, I'd be talking about Inuits, and someone would be like, what the fuck's an Inuit? And I'd be like, okay, what you would call an Eskimo. Same with Roma people. Romani. People are like, fuck is that? And it's just like, okay. I'm gonna have to say gypsy for this one, but I know that one's not preferred either. Over and over again. And then now I have to, like, defend a group of people that aren't me. Because they're like, well, why do they even need to change the name? Isn't it? It's like, well, what am I going to do? Like, what can I say? Whatever. Okay, let's talk. So you said epicanthic. No, you said canthic fold? Canthal. Canthal. Sounds like I have a lisp. What the fuck? Hunter eye versus prey eye. Let's look at everyone's favorite instructional encyclopedia, WikiHow. A negative canthal tilt is when the outer corner is lower than the inner corner. So just like downwards eyes. So then that cheese guy that I drew in my thumbnail, that guy is a negative canthal. I don't even know what the fuck my eyes are. I think they're neutral, to be completely honest. They're kind of just like, I don't know. What do you think? Let me do this. I think they're neutral. I don't think my eyes look like that. I don't think my eyes are diagonal. I don't fucking think so. That's probably. Yeah, I have neutral eyes. Good God, look at the bags under my eyes. Fucking hell. That's very unflattering lighting. I'm gonna... Okay, let me read some chats. Nope, I've never called that. Okay, I already saw that. Must be a local thing. I've started using the coded and pilled words. Oh. Okay, you're gonna get canceled? I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna ratio so hard. I know about ratio. That's been around for quite a while now. He's like this for quite a while. My man got those hunter eyes. Nah. It's neutral like me. I think your eyes are neutral too, Lennon. I think we both just have neutral. You know, there's nothing wrong with being average. You know, I graduated high school with a C. Well, actually, no, it's below average. I got C minus. Hey, AWOP, you want to roast me? As if you don't already do that already. But, I mean, you know. Sometimes you need to have somebody to roast that you're not related to. So that you can feel better about yourself. You know? Like, look at her. Oh, she's, oh my God. And look at him. He's, and her, she's, You know? Everyone needs that once in a while. Everyone needs to be like, good, did you see? Da-da-da. What a wreck his life is. You know? Did you see Britney Spears? She shaved her head. What the fuck? Bone smashing? Wait, is that what this was? What? Bone smashing? Literally hitting oneself in the hammer with a hitting the fucking... to change the bone structure. Oh my God. Incredibly dangerous and not at all effective. I mean, does that even need to be said? Which begs the question, why would you say it? That kind of goes without saying. Then why would you say it? What's the deal? What's the deal with bone smashing? Why would that help? Yes, I'm a hunter. What's the deal? Cancel. I've been canceled. Canceled. That's a Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Well, actually, you know what? It's funny to bring up Mike Tyson. I think he's got a good example of those kind of eyes. Mike Tyson. Well, actually, no. What's the deal with it? I did say what's the deal? What's the deal with that? I mean, that's downwards. Mike Tyson. He ain't a hunter. He's prey. This whole thing makes no fucking sense. Why is this a hunter eye? The down one, I mean, the sort of forward one, is this the hunter eye? Hold on. Hunter eye. Can't look. I have been can't look because I don't have a hunter eye. Well, hold on. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Actually. Excuse me. Because, I mean, like, all these eyes they're excuse me. All these eyes they're showing, like, that looks kind of down. You know what I mean? God, these are fucking weird. I don't know why that's just funny to me. Look at this picture. I remember that guy. Oh my god, that's the guy with the fucking mugshot now. That has to be... Yeah, that's definitely him. Good God, I can't believe he's still being talked about. That happened ages ago. Is that the guy who played Superman? That must be. I mean, they got the right guy. I mean, blue eyes with the black hair. That's what the Superman looks like. A hunter. Look at these. Look at this wolf. Now, wolf has the fuck... Actually, no, it has forward. Yeah, wolf's a hunter. A prey. There's gotta be an animal. Milkman. Let's go, Milkman. Okay. Who's smashing their bones right now? Eye plus ratio plus cringe. No, it's just... No, that's just eye bags. Babe, my eyes are hunter eyes, so just use me as a reference for real. Well, I guess, you know what? Hold on. Hold on, let me do something real quick. This is an urgent matter right here. This is an urgent matter. Do it, this is an urgent matter. This is an urgent matter. Am I doing a good Geordie accent there? Geordie? This is an urgent matter. You poor bastard. Poor bastard. I think it's poor bastard. Yeah, let's use the thumbnail as the example here. All right. Okay. So here's us two. Hopefully London's face isn't being carried. Wait, oh, no, wait, no, it's on. It's just that my stream's delayed, whoopsie daisy. So, yeah, I guess, yeah, you do have hunter eyes. Fucking hell. And mine are kind of downward. Good God, I have such girly eyes. Fucking hell. You know, I've already had enough. I thought avians knew better. Oh, her eyes kind of being covered with a blue wrench right there. So let me fix it a little bit. the guy's being brought along. There. Now you can see it more accurately. I guess so, yeah. What is avians? How dumb of a bird to do? A bird just hit its head on my window? Avian. Oh my god, that's like such an old way of saying bird, huh? An avian. An avian, huh? Fucking hell, that's a very Reddit-y way to say bird. An avian creature has just hit my, fucking... What's like a nerdy term for window? My glass entrance to the world. Babe, use photo. Use photo. Use photo. What is photo? I'm late. Damn, I looked good. Here's like a forward facing. Now I just have completely fucking neutral eyes. Couldn't get any more sea. Sky of blue and sea of green. And look at this beta fucking frown. Yeah, look at this cheese guy. He's fucking. He's not a hunter at all. He's a fucking sad chump. You know? I don't mean that. Poor bird. Something made me really find shit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but I will admit, like, I guess, so, what'd you say the Mew was the Mew? Okay, I have it right here. Handy little. Yeah, so when you shape, yeah, so I do clench my, I don't do this tongue nonsense, though. I don't do the tongue. No. I don't do that. I kind of just, like, sort of, I kind of just make my lips go out a little bit. I know that's kind of gay. But I think it's kind of noticeable that I do that, especially, like, right here. Like, you can kind of see that I kind of do that with my face. In my thumbnails, I kind of just go. Like, you can hear my molars connecting. Not my front teeth, though, because I have an overbite. But, I don't do anything with my tongue. I didn't know you're supposed to do anything with that fucking... What's a nerdy word for tongue? Tentacle? Who fucking knows? Message retracted. Bro's a scavenger. Is that what, like, is that like the midpoint between a hunter and a prey is a scavenger? I'm a fucking bottom feeder. A bottom feeder! Actually, let's look at a Velcro. Not a Velcro, a vulture. Oh, I spelled it with CH. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright. Ew. Oh my god, they're actually so fucking ugly. Ew. 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 I don't even like looking at these things. They are disgusting. This is like the least disgusting picture. That's kind of huntery, actually. But they don't actually... That's the thing about vultures. They don't kill anything. They just let something die. And then they just kind of like... They kind of just... They just fly over it for like 20 hours. Ew, they're ugly as fuck. You can see. Buzzed. Ew, tentacle? I don't fucking know. I shouldn't be on images for this. There's absolutely no synonyms for tongue. None. 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 There's absolutely none. These are just tongue in the figurative sense. Let's see here. What can I do? Let's do some Tetris, you know? Let's do some Tetris. That is my rendition. Lingo refers to tongue, stupid. That's the figurative sense. What, you literally think lingo? This is how much I know you just Google shit and you just look at the first thing without even looking into it. You're the same way when you fucking thought... Dude, do we even have to bring up the fact that you thought Candelaria? You didn't know the difference between a fucking country and a town? Town, country, same fucking thing. You know? Youngstown, Albania. Same government in my books. We're from fucking Youngstown. That's where the real gangsters are. It's the closest thing, Dumbo. Oh, bro's compensating. Everyone laugh at AWAP. He's fucked up. Not so Mr. Perfect now. Bro doesn't have the hunter eyes. There you go. It's just a bunch of nonsense. Oh man, this has not gone well. You'd think that I'd be able to put that there, but I can't. Even though it looks like I'd totally be able to fit that. Yeah, totally, yeah. Oh man, this has started horribly. Excuse me. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Erre, erre, erre. 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 Hum, 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 hum. La-di-da. You know, I was talking about hot dogs earlier with Lennon. Go eat tapioca. You know, you said that the other day. Did you recently learn what tapioca is too? You know, even though you're probably gonna deny it, I bet it helped you. I bet it legitimately helped you visualize what tapioca was when I told you that tapioca was like yams but white in the center instead of orange. Because I've used that descriptor before and it's legitimately helped people out. Because when they hear tapioca, they don't know what it fucking looks like. They're like, what is it? Is it like a flower? Is it like, what is it? What's the deal? I actually knew what tapioca was because I own a farm that has chickens. And, you know, we also raise our own tapioca. Yes, we raise them. We don't grow them. We have like a... It's tapioca rehab. Root vegetable rehab. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm in a weird mood today, so if I'm doing shit that's bad, that is my fallback. Oh, what, I said something bad? Well, I had a bad day. There. Am I exempt of all consequences now? I'm gonna treat it like as if I am, but I know that it's not. But boy, am I gonna fight for it like a prey. Like a fucking bottom feeder. Actually, no, bottom feeders don't fight. And actually, you know what? At least prey, they get involved in fights. Granted, they lose. There's a chance they can get away. You know, what's wrong with being prey? They didn't choose that. If it was their choice, they would be the lion. Right? Although, if you were able to choose if you were prey or hunter or not, then actually you wouldn't want to be a hunter. Because hunters are carnivores. They don't get nutrition from fucking plants. Like a cat. A cat is a true carnivore. They don't get any nutritional value from plants. Oh, but actually, if you give them pumpkin, they can boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. That's a thing now. Like, you're supposed to feed your cat pumpkin. Like, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever seen a cat seek out pumpkin in my life. Like, what is this accomplishing? Because it has and it has, and studies have shown. So we took a look at the data, and we were like, well, this is the best we got. So let's just treat it like fact. Fact. And that's for a fact, Jack. It's a very, you know, that's a half silent C. You say the C very softly when you say fact. That's a fact, Jack. It's statistics. What is the orange company that tells people not to smoke cigarettes? There's that one like British magician guy who's like, here's what happens when you smoke cigarettes. Like, what are you doing in the streets of New York? Why are you not in Brighton right now? Do you need a holiday that bad? Check this out, though. Look at this. Absolute class act. Not really. That actually didn't really do much for me. That didn't do much for me. That, in fact, didn't do fucking jack. Fuck. That didn't do jack. That didn't, oh, fuck. Hold it! Hold it! I fucking hold it! Okay, fine. I wanted to hold that, but it didn't let me. What the fuck? Nah, it's done. Okay, let me read some chats. Country and town is the same thing in my head. Well, is it because like when you're going to the country in America, like they say, oh, when you go to the country, like the countryside. Actually, no, I think that's a British term. When you go to the countryside. When country music, like country, I don't know why that's called what it is, but like they're pretty much just referring to like the rural part of things, and I guess in your head, town is like a small thing, so like town and country, but like it absolutely, like just fucking is like, I mean, that's not even remotely close to. Granted, they are like man-made concepts, but okay, so is like a fucking computer. Actually, it's very scientific because it's computer science and you're dealing with numbers and numbers are science and blah, 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 blah. There's no science behind beep-be-de-beep-be-de-bee. Fine, then whatever other man-made thing there is. Like, you guys always flip a biscuit whenever I say the incorrect FNAF lore. That has nothing to do with science. Well, it's because it's objectively... Just go kill yourself right now! Die! How dare you not know that Springtrap is fucking William Afton. I think I did that unironically not too long ago. Oh yeah, you definitely did. You probably did that yesterday. That was mean and I'm sorry. But am I wrong? When I get old, I'm gonna look like the grandma from Coco. What made you think that? Tawag is a comic back after 7 years, though you wouldn't know, you greasy, grumpy grandpa. There's your roast. You had to roast something. I've known what tapioca is, unk. Need, my body's shutting down, need what? Systems are logging out suddenly. I fear what this means. Oh, you're about to fall asleep? I thought you were having a hard time sleeping. The thing wrong with eating prey is you're going to die. What? If you wouldn't want to be the lion, then you're lying. Oh, there you go. AWAP's not impressed, but I don't think he's ever been. Babe, you're flipping your own biscuits right now? He's pressing himself. Well, I'm just in the mood to do such a thing, right? I mean, what else am I going to press? You want to know why I'm pressing a lot? Because I'm depressed, exactly. Right? Well, actually, depressed means the quite opposite of that, so even though it may be correct, you've said the wrong sentence. This is a horrible Tetris run, and I'm going to restart it. No, restart. Fucking hell. That was just horrifying. I'm not doing that. Absolutely horrifying. I love this game. Hold it. There. Fuck's sake. No, that sucks too. This green one's just shit. Now this sucks too. This sucks too. Oh my god. Oh my, actually, no, die right now. Please, be murdered. Okay. Damn, copium. My body is being weird, sudden bursts of energy, then knocked out, then bursts of energy. You fell asleep? Jeez. Are you okay? Did we win? Did who win? You know... I don't fucking know. This day sucked. How was your guys' day? I should probably ask that before I start ranting again about mine. Because I know that you guys have probably reached the point of not giving a shit. Since I've just been doing nothing but complain. But you know, there's something oddly therapeutic about someone with my temperament. With complaining. I don't know what it is. But I feel like I'm accomplishing things when I complain. Actually, I don't think that. I just subconsciously, I feel like subconsciously my brain thinks it's accomplishing something by complaining. I know I'm not accomplishing anything. I'm saying subconsciously. I think there's something in my brain that's just like, oh yeah, he's figured it out. I think you know what I mean? He figured it out. That's why everything's bad. It links to one thing. All the things that are simultaneously going on in the world. And he linked it to one thing. He figured it out. That's what's wrong with the world. It's us versus them. There we go. That's a mature view of life. Here's what's wrong with the world. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Jeez. Get a load of thing that I don't like. I mean, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Don't you believe it? Don't you believe it? Believe it. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good evening. First of all, good evening. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. He seems like a nice guy. I feel bad that that's like what he's just known for. Good evening. I'm talking about Unai Emery, by the way. Good evening. Good evening. I think even Mikel Arteta said it too. Something about Spaniards, they just can't say the V in good evening. Good evening. Excuse me. Going pretty well. I know I should probably read chat, shouldn't I? You know what? That's a good time. I was silent for a while. Did we just win the Tetri? Now we have 2 old people here. Wow, AWAP's even calling London old. Fucking hell. I can't wait to be old. I wouldn't say something bad happened, but it's not good either. Bye. Oh. Okay. That seems a bit passive-aggressive. Sorry. So many sweets baked. Karma will be brought out every store. I have to go. Oh. No man said I have to go. I didn't see that part. My bad. I'd hate being old. Dude, isn't school over? Like, what's even your excuse to be so sassy these days? I should have put that there. As soon as I do that. Oh, fuck. What? It's the blue one. There we go. I think the pieces have names. I can't remember what the names are, but yeah, they have names. Oh my god, give me a fucking thing. There. Oh, fuck! I hate that there's that one bit right there. And Milkman, whatever you're going, whatever is become a pressing matter, I hope it ends up well. I didn't want to seem like as if I was being dismissive. Again, I'm kind of in a weird mood. So, sorry if it made it seem like as if I was making fun of it. I was not trying to. Ooh, oh my god, that was good. It's going too fast, I give up. And also need to read chats. School's out, I miss my friends already. I miss you too, bro. Keep it real. Well, but I'm sorry. I hope you can see them soon. Maybe meet up during summer. Yeah, I mean, maybe you could get a job at, like, a place that they go to very often. Then you'd pretty much see them every fucking day. You forget that you're, like, 13. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because I had the same situation. But, like, I mean, do your parents, like, let you go to people's houses? And okay, and it's fine. I'm not like making fun of that if that is the case, because that's how my situation was. They weren't even like, my parents weren't even strict. They just didn't like. Well, my dad was just no. I'm not even gonna talk about family shit, but just I don't know. I don't know what really the issue was with my parents, but I don't know. I think they were just, both of them were really unhappy with their situations, and they actively just did not they actively did not like seeing other people enjoy themselves. It made them angry. And I know that maybe I sound like some sort of teen. Like, first off, I don't even live there anymore. And second off, I'm also not a teenager, so you can't say, oh, you're just some angsty teen who's just like, oh, fucking parents, they're just narcissists or whatever. Like, no, they legitimately were, like, alcoholic. Like, it's a whole fucking thing. But yeah, they didn't, like, I don't know, they just, I don't fucking know. They just never, they didn't hardly ever let me leave the house. They never hardly ever, oh my god, it was even more difficult trying to have people come to my house. It was easier to just go to the person's house. Even if their house sucked, I would have rather have been there than at my house. So hopefully that's not the case. If your parents aren't strict about that, then you should just go out and have a good time. Don't waste your fucking childhood. Don't do it. I am? Okay. Wait. I am what? Actually, you probably don't. It's probably too personal. You don't need to answer that. But just whatever. You don't have to answer it in chat. Just answer it in your head. Like whatever the options of that are. I'm telling you right now, as someone who I feel like. Well, I don't think I wasted my teen years, because if it was in my control, I would have done a lot more fun stuff with my friends, but I just was simply not allowed to. But if you are allowed to, don't be like, oh, but am I, don't worry about being a burden or whatever. I mean, I remember feeling that a lot. Like, I felt like I was a burden to my friends. I feel like I literally was, though. Even in hindsight, I still think I was, because I literally just had difficult circumstances, you know? Like, they couldn't come to my house, and I would have to, like... no. I literally just had difficult circumstances. As simple as that. So if you, like... If there's no preventions, then just don't worry about... Like, I know friends who... I know people who were in my grade who, like, didn't visit friends very often because they didn't want to seem like a burden. It was like, oh, what? Like, what, your parents are strict or something? I'd be like, no, it has nothing to do with that. My parents are chill. It's just that... It's like... Well, then what the fuck? Then go. What? Just fucking hang out with them. Like what? And if they do get sick of you, then that friend group is just revealing that they never really liked you to begin with, and that's fine. You're probably not gonna have the same friend groups that you did from high school, anyways. Everyone thinks they do. Literally, everyone thinks they do. I was one of them. Everyone does. Everyone thinks that they're going to keep the friend group that they had since high school. You maybe get one or two they keep around. If it fills up a whole hand, you're one of the lucky ones. If you can count 5 people that you actively hang out with and talk to, not just message and check up on, that's not a friend. I'm sorry, but that's not a friend. That's maybe just a... I don't know what the term would be, but that's not a friend. You need to be, like, hanging out with them. You need to, like, tell them shit that you think, like, there's some cathartic nature of telling them things. Shit like that. Like, just, like, someone that you occasionally check up on and say, hey, how's it been? That's not really a friend. Lennon, that reminds me of something. Okay, I think I'm going to change the subject because I think I'm making it too personal. I apologize. I'm just trying to help. Oh, we've also reached an hour. That's going to be the end of... In 5th grade, me and my friends had a project together, and Goofy Goobers and Rainbow Text. Oh, was it like... did you guys use word art? I fucking loved using word art as a kid. I have 4 friends, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. I mean, that's just about as much as you're gonna get, really, from high school. Like, I had people who I hung out with, spoke to every day, shit like that. We did use word art class. And I haven't spoken to them since I graduated, since I threw the cap off. And it's not even that... Some friends I legit had a falling out with. But other friends, it was just kind of like... It just kind of was just like... Oh. I don't speak to this person anymore. The people who moved in fucking middle school talk to me more than the people who I went to high school and spoke with every day. Ain't that something? I don't know why we thought names like that were peak comedy. Bob used to be the funniest shit to us, so we named our group Bob once. Oh my god. That is such, like, random internet humor. Did you ever do the shit where it was, this is Bob. Bob says hi. Or wait, hold on. What the fuck is it? This is Bob. Bob says hi. This is Bob when a truck goes by. Yeah. I don't know. It was something that all the Can you believe it or not? It was actually something that all the girls did in class. They thought that was funny, not the boys. My friends think John is the funniest name, and Timmy, and probably Jimmy too. All those sort of like ambiguous, like young white child names with a striped shirt and a lollipop with a spinning hat. Either way, I think that was a Hot Wheels thing, though. Hot Wheels? You mean Happy Wheels? Hot Wheels? Like you mean like? You mean like this? You mean like this right here? Shoot! That's 16 Angels from McDonald's. I forgot to grab. I should have grabbed the red hot 16 Angels. Either way, that's gonna be the end of stream. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.